Sometimes we wake up in the morning and we find that everything...
Oi gente, eu tô aqui na Mundo Craft com nada mais, nada menos que a Molla Mills. Ela veio da Finlândia e também com a Marie Castro, que vai participar dessa entrevista comigo. Duas pessoas super importantes no crochê. A Molla Mills é autora do livro Crochê Moderno, da Editora GG Brasil, traduzido em português. E ela também é autora do Crochê Sketchbook, que a gente vende no site do Bordado Studio também, os dois livros. E aí a gente tá aqui fazendo bordado e crochê e batendo um papo.
You be my Valentine and you be mine.
So did you ever expected that crochet would take you around the world?
Never.
It's crazy,
Never.
right?
It's been like I've been doing handicraft since I was a really small girl.
Yeah.
My mother gave me like kind of like the first gig in the crafts world. She was always making things by hand. I was a small girl, I was looking like, what is mom doing with a sewing machine? So she was basically making all the clothes we were wearing. So my first education is also seamstress. So I know a lot about sewing and clothing
Cool,
industry.
it's the same with me actually.
Yes.
Yeah, the same with the sewing machine.
Yeah, I still love it.
Yeah,
but this tool is so much more nicer to travel with than a sewing machine.
Less complicated to move around.
Yeah.
Your mom, she does only sewing.
She
Does
does like
she
everything.
does crochet and knitting?
At the moment, she's making organic soap, and
Cool.
so she's still making a lot of different kinds of crafts.
It's in your blood.
It goes in the blood. My father is a carpenter, and my mom, she was sewing when I was smaller, she was sewing, but she also has this huge loom, so she was weaving all the carpets and some kind of like wall hangings. But then she took like all kinds of workshops. She's been doing candles, metal work. So ever since I was a kid, there was always something new happening at home. She always had her hands on something. And she had like 4 kids and a house to take care of, but yet she still had time to go to work and do the crafts. But it was definitely nice to grow up in such a DIY family. And my dad he always had like open doors in her wood workshop, so I could go in. But there was actually in my third book in Crochet Theory, there is a section when I go to Karelian forest with my dad, and we pick up some woods and we actually start wingling crochet hooks.
To connect these two techniques, right?
Yeah, that's what it is, and also connecting with the nature. When the nature is providing you material to the tools what you are using.
Yeah.
The wooden hooks were not as strong as the metal hooks, but they were still cute.
I was talking to you about embroidery.
Yeah.
That's what I do. And you told me that you don't know how to do the free-form embroidery.
Yeah.
So I want to teach you a stitch.
All right.
So you can do a necklace.
Yeah.
With the Bordado Studio mini hoop.
Yeah.
I will teach you the back stitch. I did a knot.
Yeah. How many plies have you? 2 ply?
2 ply.
Okay. And it says you look great.
You look great.
Oh, everybody should have that.
Yeah.
Right there in the neck.
Yeah. I will do like this.
So you start in the middle of Y.
Yeah. The stitches have like half centimeter. You leave a space that is the same length.
Same length, yeah.
And then you go back to the exact same
starting point.
Do the space and you come back. I saw that your bag, you did it, right?
Yes, it's a tiny.
Cute.
It's super cute. It's like this. This is made with this
original Molla Mills bag.
That's what it is. But I also have my own yarns.
So cool. The colors are really beautiful. I love it.
The mustard yellow is really nice, but the new colors are these kind of like grass green and lavender and melon, and it's really nice.
So you have the cotton yarns?
Yeah.
And you have these too?
I don't have the tricot yarn. No, I only have this one. It's the same than in this camera strap. But there's like...
I like it a lot.
It's super nice. So the yarn comes in 3 different thicknesses. This is the thinnest, it's 6 ply. This is 18 ply, and in this it's 12 ply. So So there's the 12 ply is my favorite, but 18 makes a little bit more like heavy surface. 6 ply again is really elegant and thin, and it makes really nice kind of like small patterns.
Yeah.
And I also finally got my own
Yeah.
tags. I so love them.
Actually, one thing I would like to ask you, it's like, how did you discover that this was your style of crocheting, like that you really like these patterns and stuff?
The black and white stuff?
Yeah.
I feel like it kind of like came out naturally. When I love all kinds of like geometrical shapes and patterns. When I started first making the first book, the Crochet Moderno, I made it for 2 years, and I started with this kind of thick tricot yarn, and then I just discovered that black and white is so easy to handle because it's timeless. It fits with everything. You can add any other color with black and white, but then you can also add other, like I'm using a lot of leather pieces and all kinds of like small accessories with the black and white, so they are adding color. Yeah.
I wanted to show your book. She teaches accessories for home, for wearing. Molla will say the original name.
The book is called Virkkuri. Virkkuri, we have really strong R in Finnish language, so Virkkuri, and the verb to crochet in Finnish is virkata. So the first part virk, it comes from that, and then kuri, virkkuri, kuri means discipline. So, but it also, I come from a small town called Kurikka, so it's like a virkkuri sounds really cute.
What does it mean in English?
It means somebody who is doing crochet.
How many languages it's been translated?
Now I have 11 languages.
And she has also the crochet sketchbook because she's very good at creating patterns. So it's a sketchbook that you can do your own patterns.
That's right. There was a lot of people asking what kind of paper I use when I design the patterns, and people asking if I have like anything else, if they didn't find something that they liked and they wanted to design their own patterns. So I was thinking like, then we maybe make a empty book. It's like,
perfect.
Yeah. So everybody can design their own patterns, and there's 2 kinds of grid. Oh, 3 actually. This one there is it's like this is a honeycomb shape where you can design the single crochet stitch that goes in a tube shape. Cool. Oh yeah, there's all the instructions how to use the memo in the back of the book. And then there's also this like rectangular grid where you can design double crochet stitch, and then the tiny square where it goes with a single crochet in back and forth or pixel crochet. Cool. So it's really nerdy thing to have, but I love the notebook.
Cool. Workshop here in Brazil.
When I was teaching the workshops, I think we were just laughing and having fun. Having the product done was not the main goal. It was just nice to sit there with similar-minded people, working together, sharing everything, and
it's a culture of handmade.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Here, I guess in Brazil, it's like we're trying to bring right now, because before it was more about the technique itself.
Yeah.
The people were coming to the workshops and wanting just to finish the work, not talking a lot. And I think like Andressa feels that too, that we're kind of changing this now. So we try to connect more people and talk about subjects connected to handmade as well. So we bring a little bit of culture as well, not just the technique itself. You know?
That's right. That's right. And it's always nice to give the freedom to everybody who participates in the workshop. I never consider myself as a teacher in a way. I just crochet with the others.
It's like a group.
It's a group. It's a group thing.
Obrigada, Molla. Thank you a lot.
Thank you.
We loved meeting you and having this opportunity.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. It was a long way from home, from Finland. That is amazing.
And thank you, Marie. Obrigada também. É isso, gente. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Tchau. Bye.
This is not a place where I belong to. I'll take just a